go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robes Away channel. I'm your host, Mark, and today we are unboxing and giving a first impression on the brand of by Kilian. And this one is from their liqueur lineup called Roses on Ice. Now, this was released as a pairing with Angel's Share, which I have here. And while Angel's Share basically got all the press, this one really got all the love within our fragrance community. It's more of a gourmand, darker scent. This one right here could be, technically, again, I haven't smelt it, but it could be the underrated one from the line. Or could it just be a flop? Nobody really talked about it that much. As far as fragrance reviews or discussions on YouTube, there's still discussions on this release. Hasn't been discontinued from what I know. So it's still putting along as far as it is selling. It is getting some press, but it's very slow as far as Angel's Share is really just continues to get the love. Now this one, from what I see, and again, my ear is on the fragrance community, so I kind of know where this is going to go. It seems like it's going to go into this gin and tonic, mojito, margarita kind of vibe, like kind of just basically a lighter summer drink, basically. I believe it is inspired by Gin on the Rocks, so we're gonna see what I get out of that. It's definitely, from what I see, like it's saying roses on ice, and really all it is mostly cucumber based, from what I see in fragrance reviews. So I'm looking forward to that. As far as cucumber as a note, and I'm gonna tackle that. It is a note that, to me personally, in my brain and the way, you know, throughout my fragrance journey, there are certain notes that kind of come off, I'm not saying cheap, like cucumber actually smells kind of nice for what it is, but the value as far as a by Kilian price, that's where I have an issue, because of certain notes do have that, it's best in the designer game, you know, like a niche version of this. Do we really need that? That's where I am with that kind of note, and we'll see. Maybe it's just going to blow my socks off. When I think cucumber, I immediately go with, I think it was the first one I smelled with cucumber. I could be wrong, but Polo Blue comes to mind. It's a very synthetic release, but the cucumber really does well in Polo Blue. Now, before we get into, of course, the meat and potatoes of this, I did want to thank all of you that subscribe to my channel. Much appreciated. And the ones that smash that like button, much appreciated on my part. So thank you to all of you that do that. Now, our sponsor of the day for this one is FragranceX.com. I wanted to take the time to thank them, and you can get a bottle of this on their site. They do have multiple by Kilian fragrances, including, of course, the hyped one, Angel's Share, if you're interested in that. But check out this fragrance. Support me by utilizing my coupon code on FragranceX, which is my YouTube handle, Robes08. You put it in their coupon section, you get 15% off of your purchase. Doesn't matter what you purchase, small, big, large, mega haul, doesn't matter. You don't have to purchase, of course, this one right here. Now, looking at the note breakdown before I unbox it, it is top note, cucumber, juniper berry, and lime. So very fresh. It is going into that watery, gin-like feel with a little pinch of citrus. In the mid we have rose, so it is the theme of the name, and then in the base we have musk and sandalwood. So there's not much to it. I got this because it's been a while since I've purchased the by Kilian. I'm trying to think of the last one. My by Kilian collection is over here somewhere in this section, yeah, you know, I'm looking to beef up the spring and summer collection in my collection, and find some things that are new to me at least. So again, I haven't smelt this when it was launched. I just never did. I went with of course, the hyped one, and of course they look pretty much the same, except the juice is clear in this one, and Angel's Share's got that brown hue. So this was released in 2020 with Angel's Share. The nose is Frank Vocal, over 200 cents to his name. Frank is like kind of underrated in our fragrance community. He's not a nose that I'm just like, oh yeah, you did this. Like I can't name off his resume, like 20 or 30 of them. But Frank has done some outstanding fragrances in his days. So we are going to put it on strip first, and then it is going to be my scent of the day. So I'm going to put it on skin after and let you know what this opening gives me. So here we go. Roses on Ice. Atomizer, decent. Oh yeah, cucumber, yeah. Very green, vegetal, watery vibe to this fragrance off the strip. Very nice. Definitely cleaned up to a lot of other cucumber-based fragrances that I know in the designer game that kind of use like a very synthetic back end to them, like this cologne vibe. This is very, very light, very interesting, watery. Almost has a mineral aspect. Like I did say vegetal, but it does smell like cucumber. Like it has a muskiness too. You know what it reminds me of? Like right off the bat, it reminds me of, not that I do this, but a day at the spa. Like you got your facial done, and you know the facial, the cream or whatever is, it's not fruity or anything. It's just a typical, and you can smell that. But they put cucumbers on your eyelids. It kind of has that calming vibe, which I kind of like. This is going to be good for spring, I think. So let's put it on skin. And actually very good atomizer. I like it. Oh, much more thin and watery on my skin. Initial thoughts. Oh, very green. Very realistic. Wow. Oh my. Yeah, that green aspect, flawless. I don't think I've ever smelled something like this. Very much. Just picture yourself cutting cucumbers. The exact smell. Like Polo Blue does not do the exact smell. It does like a watery green thing. This on the strip does not do it justice. Very fresh, watery, uplifting, ozonic, cold, crisp, strong cucumber, like primary. And what people are saying, yeah, bang on, primary. Very green, very refreshing, vegetal, definitely crisp though. Has a little, like I can smell a little bit of that green woodiness from juniper, you know, like a dryness, like a woody aspect, and there's sandalwood in here, so maybe perhaps that. It just is one of those fragrances, and that's like, it's taking me to, I'm gonna wear this like on a day that I just want to go outside and read a book or something, like calming. Something that I might be just middle of the day, want to spray something on. Relaxing, light, fresh, authentic to the tea, beautifully done. Cool cucumber note. Really, I'm interested in seeing what this is going to do in the high heat. Is it going to be one of the best in the high heat? And two parts of me are going, maybe not. Or one part of me is going, maybe. And there's a watery rose coming through. But and again, this is the introduction, so I'm not going to say they named it wrong. I'm definitely icy from the cucumber, and cucumber does that. It does give a watery, uplifting feel to the fragrance that they're in. I don't know if I get any lime in here, like a citrus punch, maybe. Not much though. But it's so watery that it can almost fool you as being an aquatic in a way. But the quality is there, and that's one thing that, you know, like I said earlier in the fragrance reviews, I said, cucumber, I don't know if it's gonna be worth the price. It kind of, to me, it's okay in the designer game. From what I've smelt in the cucumber game, and the Rolodex is going right now to try to think of others that I've smelt throughout my journey. This is a step above of anything else I've smelled in the cucumber genre. Is it worth the price? Ooh, that's a tough sell. Tough sell, honestly. And for the price tag, again, it depends on the consumer, but a lot of consumers are going to gravitate to something a little more dense, a little more sexy, a little more date night, something a little more darker. Personally, this is more of a, and again, depends on the consumer. It's a more of a versatile, easy to wear. Don't think about it. Very calming. Spring, definitely 100%. Like it's a rainy day today. It's raining. And I think this would pair perfectly with that, with the damp mossiness of the grass here. And I do have some leftover leaves from fall. And that imagery of me going outside with this scent works so well. Cold, crisp, airy, aquatic, refreshing. Yeah, it's one of those that I have certain ones, like almost like tea-based fragrances, kind of calm me. They're I don't want to say generic, but they don't have that wow factor, right? It's not something I'd wear on a date per se, but it was something I'd wear to bed. It would be something I'd wear reading a book, you know, a calm day or something like that. A day at the spa, almost kind of, but this is so smooth. It's well done. I'm actually really happy with this blind buy. I didn't really know where it was going to take me, honestly, even though I had my judgments. But oh man, just on the cucumber, oh, that rose is coming in, and it's a watery, dewy rose petal kind of rose. No density to it. Very thin in the background, cucumbers in the forefront. Not much going on, but still very excellent. Blend is excellent. You know, Frank did his thing here. Well done. Maybe not the sexiest, not the top seller like the one beside it, but definitely one that I would say, you know what? If you got a By Kilian counter in your city, worth a sniff. You know, will you pay the money for it? That's up to you. You know, I don't hold your purse strings or your wallet for you, but excellent for what it is. Excellent for what it is. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. What do you think of Roses on Ice? Again, it has a few years under its belt now. It's got 4 years in. I'm late to the party. I'm the last fragrance reviewer to actually smell this fragrance, but what a difference from strip to skin. The strip didn't really show the beauty of the cucumber. It was there, but not as good as this. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I'm going to enjoy my scent of the day here. Yeah, I can't wait to see what your thoughts are on this. And as always, a great report fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your cucumber-based fragrance wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.